Welcome, my name is Chelsea Lee and this is Groove Dance Fitness. If you've been joining our lives, we have switched up. We are no longer doing a FUPA challenge. We are just doing some lightweight workouts. We'll have calisthenics as well. And so we're going to start off as normal with our Baltimore shake because this is Groove Dance Fitness. So we're going to dance. On Monday, we didn't dance. We just did some Tai Chi warm-ups. And I was like, I missed my Baltimore shake. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to do our upper body. And then we'll do our core and then our lower body. So the goal is within this 30 minutes to get us a total body workout. And so we're going to tackle everything from head to toe. And make sure that you have your water and a mat. And for our exercises, I would suggest you go on very lightweight for today. And we're going to be doing some high bicep curls and some shoulder exercises. So I'm using a 3-pound weight. You can use what weight is comfortable for you and your fitness level. And without further ado, we are going to get started. So, all right, march it out. We're going to start with a chest fly, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. And 5, 6. Here we go. Hit it. 1. Left. Again, right. Left. Shuffle the bicep, girl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Hold. Shuffle. Hip and left. On the right. Center for 4. 4, 3, 2. Left hip. On the right. Take it around. Mix it up back. 4, 3, 2. Scoop it up. 4, 3, 2. Step together. Step for the turn. Step together. Step. It's the front. It's about 2. Left. Again, right. Left. Shuffle the bicep, girl. Pulse it. Pulse. Pulse. Shuffle. Hip and left. On the right. Center. 4, 3, 2. Left hip. On the right. Take it around. 4, 3, 2. Scoop it up. 1, 2. Step together, step for the turn. Step together, step. I get time out for 2, 1. Left, right. Shuffle. Lock those arms to the side and pulse it. Pulse. Shuffle. Hip and left. On the right, center for 4. 4, 3, 2, left hip. On the right, take it around. 4, 3. Scoop it up. Step together, step for the turn. Step together, step. Step out. Left. Again, right. Shuffle. 4, 3, 2. And pulse. Shuffle. Hip left. On the right. Center. 4, 3, 2. Left hip. Right. Take it around. Let those shoulder blades pinch. Scoop it up. Step together. Step for the turn. Stay here. 1. Again. Step out. Shuffle. 4, 3, 2. Hold. Shuffle. Hip and left. Right. Center. Left hip. Right. Step out to right. Head it. Left. Right. Left. Shuffle. 4, 3, 2. Hold. Hold. Shuffle. Hip left. Right. Center. 4, 3. Left. Right. Nice work. All right, y'all. So get your lightweight out. And like I said, I'm just going to be using a 3-pound weight. And for this exercise, you want to hold your arms out. You want to still be able to see them. You don't want to be like right there perpendicular with your shoulders because you don't want to overextend that arm. And we're going to curl in and out, okay? Then our next set is down and up. And then we're going to alternate, okay? So we are going to get going. We have a rest. So again, just to show you, I want your legs slightly bent. Keep those shoulders dropped the entire time throughout the exercise. Okay, don't let them rise up by your ears. Shoulders dropped, knees are slightly bent. Your arms are slightly out in front of your shoulders. And here we go. We got 15-second intervals. So we're just going to do tapping our shoulders, and then we'll go and reverse it for the armpit. Okay, so engage that core. All right, switch and bring it in, keeping those shoulders down, abs are tight, and just curl it in. And you don't have to use a weight if you don't want to. You can do this very effectively without the weight. Here we go. We're going to tap and then switch and bring it down. And then tap up, switch, and bring it down. Tap up. Last one, we are in our rest. And then we're going to repeat that, okay? All right, you can move those shoulders about as you need to. Stretch those biceps. All right, here we go. Again, tap the shoulders. And this time, we are actually just doing 2 rounds. In our FUPA challenge, we did 3 rounds. But since, as I said, I got a little overly ambitious, we are just doing 2 rounds of the workout so we have more exercises. So here, and take it in, pull it in. Making sure your core is engaged, your shoulders are dropped. And here we go, we're gonna alternate. So up, bring it in, rotate, and come down. Up, bring it in, rotate, and come down. All right, so we're gonna rest there. Now the next move, we're going to be working our shoulder. I call it the H stance. I'm not sure what somebody else might call it, but this is what I call it. And we're gonna start up, we're gonna go down, and then we're gonna down and come up. Okay, and then we're gonna start down and then come up, okay? Here we go, 15 seconds. And you wanna stay, shoulders are dropped. Control that movement, try to keep those elbows at a 90-degree angle. Again, engage that core. All right, now we're gonna start here in the middle and take it down. And take it down. Really try to stabilize, keep those shoulders dropped. Don't swing those weights. And now we're going to, I'm gonna rest for a second. And then we're gonna go all the way up and all the way down. So starting down and take it up. So go through the movement. All right. And this time we're gonna start up and go down. So it might look the same, but you're targeting different muscles depending on your start. So we started up and now we're going down versus down and starting up. Okay, I felt that, y'all. I wonder how'd y'all feel? So that was working our shoulders. And roll those shoulders back. We have 10 more seconds in this rest period. And we'll start again. But this time we're gonna start down and come up versus we were up and down. Okay, here we go. Here, 90-degree, and take it up. And if you feel like with the weights, it's a little more than you want, drop the weights. And either you have great form, then tacky form with weights. So we're gonna go up, starting from the center and go up. All right. And me personally, I have a shoulder injury, so I'm about to drop these weights. Okay, and rest. Well, we're gonna drop them anyway because we're resting. All right, we're gonna get on the floor. And get our mat, and we're gonna do our inner thigh. So on Monday, we did our outer thigh. We're doing our inner thigh now. And as you're doing this exercise, I want you to have your front leg, your fan closest to me, out. We're gonna flex, and we're just gonna lift up. So we have 20 seconds. I want you to have nice 90-degree angles. Keep those hips nice and stacked. I want you to kind of tilt that heel towards the ceiling and lift up. Flexing that foot, not overly flexing, but versus, as we're gonna do now, point it. And then you have your point it. And really think about that inner thigh engaging. Okay, to get that leg up. So we're working our inner thigh, so contract in order to get that leg up. So now we're gonna have pulses for 10. We're gonna pulse it up for 10, flexed with the heel kind of towards the ceiling. And then we're gonna point and pulse it. All right, we're gonna do that on the other side. So we'll have a little bit of a rest to switch. All right, 20 seconds to switch to the other side. And again, nice 90-degree angle. Want your leg out in front of you. You wanna make sure your hips are nice and stacked. Don't have it rolled back, have it stacked. So kind of pull yourself forward just a little bit. Flex that foot, have that heel tilted up. And we have 15 more seconds. And just lift up, all in that inner thigh. Work that inner thigh. How we feeling out there? And then we're gonna switch to a pointed toe. So we have 20 seconds for the pointed toe. Then we have 10-second pulses with flex and pointed foot. All right, 10 more seconds here. And then we'll switch back to a flexed foot. Remember, heel kind of angled towards the ceiling. Angle, and we're gonna pulse it. Pulse it all the way up. Pulse, pulse. Keep that up. And point and pulse. Pulse it up. Looking good. 2 and 1. All right, we're gonna rest there. Now we're gonna do our push-ups. Okay, for your push-ups, I want you to make sure you have your core nice and engaged. You can be tabletop. Elongate yourself as much as possible. If you're on your knees, you can be on your toes. I'm gonna be on my knees in 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it nice and slow. I'm down and up. We have 20 seconds, and then we'll have a rest. Then we'll go into another 20. I want you to inhale as you come down, exhale as you come up. Making sure your core stays nice and tight, and making sure you're squeezing those chest muscles. Sit back and relax. Making sure you're squeezing those pectoral muscles as you come up, because sit-ups are to work your chest. Some people think it's the arms, but no. So squeeze. Here we go. You have 20 for 15 more seconds left. Make sure you have nice form. Make sure you're not breaking that neutral spine. Keep that head nice and neutral. Sit back and rest as much as possible. I don't have a mirror, but if you have a mirror, check yourself in the mirror to make sure, here we go again, that you're keeping that head up, nice neutral spine. If you can see your knees, you're not having a nice neutral spine. So you want to make sure that you're kind of like kissing the floor and pushing up. Really work those pectoral muscles as you push up and lift. All right, sit back and rest. Okay, now we're gonna come on down and we're gonna do a plank. So just a regular plank and 90-degree angles in those elbows. You can be on your knee, one leg or both toes. Come on up, and we are going to hold. You have 30 seconds, now 25. These beeps come fast and furious, don't they? So just hold. Making sure that your glutes are tight, your abs are tight. All right. Now, if you feel yourself being jittery, just bring a knee down, okay? Like I said, it's better to have good form than sloppy form and you actually held what you think was the move for the right amount of time. So just make sure you can always take it down a notch. And if you're not feeling it, take it up a notch. So just remember that. Here we go. We have another 30-second plank. I want you to lift up. Abs are nice and tight. Look at that floor in front of you. Really squeeze those glutes. Breathe through it. Engaging that core. And like I said, if you're starting to feel it, don't be ashamed to put that knee down, because you're still going to work those abs, those core muscles. So it is okay. All right, we're going to rest. We're going to get on our hands and knees and do a bird dog. All right, so we have 10-second intervals. We're going to hold. We're going to go out 45, hold, and then we're going to pulse for 10 seconds, okay? Here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna lift and hold. Make sure that your hips are nice and square. Squeeze that glute tight. Tight, tight, tight. 10 seconds. And out 45 and hold for 10 seconds. Hold. Keep that core nice and engaged. And now we're gonna bring it back in and pulse. Just pulsing that glute. Engage that glute. 4, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, now we're going to switch. Let's go ahead and get prepped. Leg back. So right leg, left arm, and lift up and hold. Making sure that your arm is parallel with your ear. You're squeezing that glute nice and tight. 45 for 10. Squeezing that glute tight, tight, tight. Engaging that core to help you with your balance. And bring it in. And pulse for the last 10. Pulse that glute. Just squeeze that glute. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. That was it for round 1. That went by pretty quick. That was good. It wasn't too bad, was it? All right, here we go. Back to our light weights. Our high bicep curls. You're doing pretty good out there. And here we go. Make sure you can see those weights in your peripheral. Those arms should be somewhat not necessarily right in line with the shoulders. So pull it in. And like I said, you don't need to use weights if you don't want to. And bring it down. Keep those shoulders dropped. Abs are in, nice and tight. Knees are slightly bent. Keep those fingers relaxed around the weights. And take it up. And switch, take it down. Keep the shoulders down as much as possible throughout the movement. Switch. And down. Up. And let's complete it. All right, let's rest. We're going to repeat that. In 3, 2, 1. Again, take those arms out. Here we go. Tapping those shoulders. And bring it in. Nice and controlled. Keep those elbows high. Or elbows up, I should say. We're not doing this. We want those elbows nice and up. Switch. But keep the shoulders dropped. Really engage that core. And bring those arms in. All right, here we go. We're going to tap the shoulders. Switch to the armpit. Tap. And like I said, if weight is not your jam, do this without a weight. All right, here we go. We're going to rest. Back to that H stands, as I call it. Okay. And we're going to make sure our shoulders are dropped again. Make sure our elbows are at a nice 90-degree angle. And we're going to start up and go down. All right, keep those legs bent. Abs are nice and tight and supporting the rest of you. 5 more seconds. And we're going to switch. Standing here, at parallel with the floor, palms parallel with the floor, and bring it down. All right, rest for a second. Bring arms up. I need to put a rest in between these. It's just work. So we're gonna bring it back up. We're down to up. Don't worry, we're gonna have a rest in a second. And from center up, I'm gonna drop these weights. And we're gonna go up. And like I said, keep those shoulders down. All right, let's rest that out. Okay. And like I said, you know, if you need to drop the weights, drop the weights. As long as you're keeping good form, feeling that intensity, your mind is very powerful. You can use your own body's resistance. And so you're just making sure that you are engaging. Here we go. We're going to start up and take it down. So center down, back up. And then at the next ding, nice and slow, center, down, center, up. Okay, now we're gonna start down, down, center, up. And so when you're starting up and down, that's where I want you to have the emphasis of the hold, like hold, pause, and up. Okay, all right, nice work. Rest as we prep to get on the floor to do our inner thigh. Okay, so for the inner thigh, remember, you want to make sure your hips stay stacked. Okay, you're extending the leg out in front, heels towards the ceiling, and lift up. Inner thigh is working, so lift. Want that heel rotated slightly towards the ceiling. Make sure your hips are stacked. Make sure you're not sunk into your shoulder. Stay nice and lifted. All right, we're going to switch. We're going to point the toe. Point the toe. And really lift. So down and up. Down and up. So mine is going about halfway up my calf. And then when we pulse it, we're going to leave it at the top. Okay, so get ready to pulse. Leave it at the top and pulse. Okay? There's not that much of a difference when you think from a height level, but you want to leave it at the top and pulse it out. Stay nice and lifted in those abs. Engage that core. All right. Rest. Switch sides. Switch sides. So we have your front leg is the one that's on the ground. And we're going to be lifting up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure that heel is tilted up towards the ceiling. And lift. Like I said, you're going to focus on that inner thigh to bring that leg up, contracting it. And you're bringing it up as far as you can. Mine is about mid-calf. And then we're going to point the toe. And make sure your hips stay stacked. So actually come forward, don't roll back. So you can put your hand here to brace yourself. But you want to be slightly forward. You want to make sure your hips stay nice and stacked. And now we're going to just keep it up and pulse. Inner thigh, inner thigh, inner thigh. Make sure you're lifted. Check your form. All right. Point, inner thigh. Keep it at the top. Pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. I felt that. I hope y'all felt that. Okay, let's get in position for our push-ups. All right, remember you want your hands about the width of your mat. You want to make sure your core is engaged. You want your head nice and neutral. So try not, some people do the chicken thing when you're doing push-ups. You want to go down and engage those pectoral muscles to come up. So inhale going down. Exhale as you push up off the mat. And take it nice and slow. You don't need to rush. You don't need to rush. It's not a race. So take your time. Make sure you're getting the full effect of that push-up. We're going to sit back and rest for a second. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Get back in position for your push-up. And take it down. And up. Ooh, my elbow is tinging. All right, keep going, y'all. Y'all have 10 more seconds. And sit back and rest. I think I'm gonna have to change my position for my push-up. I'm going to modify my push-up just because for some reason my elbow is messing with me. So I'm gonna do a tricep push-up. So my elbows are going straight back towards my feet. And I'm pushing up, okay? And that's another thing. If you feel like a pain or something, stop what you're doing. Don't continue to do something if something doesn't feel right to you. and stop. Figure out where the pain is coming from, adjust, and keep with your workout. Okay? If you need to stop entirely, then stop entirely. But if you can just pause, adjust, that would be the best. And you know what? I'm talking so much, we're in a plank. So here we go. 90-degree angle. We're gonna lift up and hold that plank for the last 10 seconds. And hold 4. Abs are nice and tight. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna relax for 15, and then we're gonna go back into that plank, and then we'll end with our bird dog and have a nice stretch. So we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. So keep moving. Lift up, plank, and hold. Breathe through it. Making sure you have a nice neutral spine. Glutes are nice and tight. You don't want your butt too high. You don't want your butt too low. You want it nice and neutral. And hold. Engaging that core. Breathing through it. And like I said, you can put that knee down if need be. But try to hold it if you can. 3, 2, 1. And relax. All right, y'all. Bird dog. Let's get in position. Y'all have 15-second rest. If you want to stretch here really quickly, you may do so. And get into position. Right leg back, left arm up. We're going to lift and hold. Lift. Making sure those hips are nice and square. And in 10 seconds, we're going to take it out to 45. 45. And hold. And then we're going to bring it back in and do that pulse for 10. Pulse. 4. Just squeeze that glute nice and tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All right. We're going to rest. Switch sides. In 5 more seconds, we're going to go. So here we go. And we're going to lift up and hold. Making sure those hips are nice and square. Arm is parallel with the ear, parallel with the floor. Come out 45 and hold. Out 45. Breathe through it. And we're going to bring it in for 10 seconds and pulse for the last 10. Pulse, squeeze that glute. Square those hips. Square those hips. 4, 3, 2, and that is the sound of it finished. All right, so I am going to switch over to my warm down or cool down. I said warm down. I would switch over to the cool down if I could find it. Okay, all right, y'all. I want you to lay back and just relax. We have 30-second holds, so just flex and point those toes. Flex and point. Now, what was I about to say? Now, we don't do enough. We just have a 5-minute stretch in the class, but the goal is to stretch. Try to stretch for at least 30 minutes a day. I want you to bring your knees in, both of them. Hold them nice and tight, and you can rock back and forth. Give yourself a little massage on your back. And hold 3. Yes, so I was saying, so try to stretch at least 3-4 times a week, 20-30 minutes. It'll do a world of wonders for you. All right, extend one leg. And I want you to cross that leg over and lift up. Stretching that glute. And hold. Hold 4. And then we will switch to the other side. Switch legs and bring that leg up and grab and hold. After this, we are going to cross our legs and stretch our back. So we have 10 seconds. And really apply some pressure with that leg that's up to that ankle. All right, keeping that leg crossed, I want you to continue to push that onto the floor on the opposite side. So your left leg is on your right side. Drop that knee down and then extend that left arm and look back at it. And hold. Try to keep those shoulders on the mat. Let them sink into the floor. Remember your breath and just relax as much as possible. All right, let's switch legs. Cross the other leg over and push that right knee into the left side and extend that right arm. And hold. All right, I want you to roll on over. Come onto your hands and your knees. I want you to do a cat-cow. Cat. Pulling that chin to your chest. Cow. Lowering that belly. And just keep doing this. We have 13 more seconds. Really take your time with it and stretch. All right, I want you to walk those hands back. Press down into those heels. Pedal those heels out. 4. I want you just to hold. Hold for the last 10. Try to get the heels onto the floor if you can. All right, bend those knees, walk those hands back, and roll on up gently, one vertebrae at a time. And nice deep breath in. And I want you to reach for the ceiling. Reach. Reach. Stretching those arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, and I want you to bring those hands behind your head and just look up. Opening up that chest. Hold 2 and 3. In 5 more seconds, we'll take those arms down, continuing to open up the chest. And take those arms behind you and clasp them and push them down towards the center. And look up. All right, you guys. That is our day 2 of our 4-week of light weights. So my name is Chelsea Lee. I really hope you enjoy this workout. Please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know how you're feeling during the workout. Let me know how you're feeling after the workout. You have any other suggestions or different body parts you'd like to target? Like I said, we're going to do a total body workout for each session, but we are going to switch it up like we did for Monday. We did outer, now we're doing inner, and then on Friday we plan to focus on our glutes. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you Friday. Please like, share, subscribe, and yeah, look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.